Evening, guys. My name is Mark. This is Jody, as you already know. Welcome to our interaction design presentation. This is more specifically catered towards a period tracking app that we focused on, and Jody will elaborate on that now.
Beautiful. Actually, you can click this.
Okay, cool.
Good evening, guys. So this evening we will be speaking about our starting point, which was a period tracking app. We first looked at 3 different apps. The one was Spotify, the one was a period tracking app, and the other one was Google Calendar. Out of the 3, we thought that the period tracker was one that was not explored. Also because I was the only girl in the group, I was like, come on guys, let's just, let's do this.
She definitely got the right down.
And so we decided that we were going to explore the period tracking app as our starting point.
Cool. So as we moved on from there, we were given 2 different scenarios, and I won't go too into depth into them, but there were 4 keywords that we could draw from that, which are empathy, understanding, accommodation, and emotion. We more heavily focused on empathy, and that was the running theme for the rest of the project. And then this came to our personas, which were Charlie and Nash, and these also helped us more focus the products onto real-life people, or should I say personas that we created. And this drew us to my product, which is called Estro. Estro is an empathy ring, in a sense, and it tracks your period through estrogen levels in your perspiration. It comes with a wireless base, and this enables it to be completely detachable and wearable tech. It uses an e-ink display, and this allows it to be completely powerless or batteryless, and it only uses or transfers information once it is put onto the base, and as you take it off, it updates the e-ink display, batteryless, and you put it back on your finger and move on with your day. And the beauty about this ring is that it senses low levels of estrogen in the blood, and in your sweat, sorry, and displays this on the ink display using 3 simple circles, and it can also be synced with a partner's ring to share empathy with the partner, which is also the running theme of the project.
Cool. So I decided to look at women and focus on them more specifically because that is who I can relate to. I was thinking about and speaking to different women also just about how they track their period, how they even, how do they keep tabs on it? Lots of them were saying that they are so busy that sometimes they just forget, or they have to have a diary that they carry around with them, or they actually need to be with a calendar that is up on the wall in their room. And sometimes your period just decides that it wants to come, and then you can't prepare for it. And this was a problem. So even though they have the applications on your phone, sometimes they don't use it, or the phone dies, or things happen. And they felt that they always needed to go to this calendar to constantly track when it's happening so that they can prepare for it. But that, to me, seemed like it wasn't a very human-like response, because you're going to this wall and you're going, oh, when am I expecting my period? Instead of your body just going like, hey, it's coming right now. So I was looking at different technology that was out there already that picked up on your emotions and your moods, like NeuroWare, which detects your mood, and then the ears go, you're feeling happy, or no, you're feeling sad. And then other jewelry as well that picks up on your emotions and changes according to your mood. So with that in mind, I thought about Pearl. So Pearl is a bracelet that you wear on your arm, and it communicates to you about your period. So when the pattern that is displayed on the wristband is unmatched, it shows that there are high levels of estrogen that are detected in your sweat, which means that you are further away from your period, which means that you're safe, you're in the safe zone. But as soon as they start getting closer and matching up, and low levels of estrogen are being detected, that means that you are closer or more likely to experience your period in that time. So therefore, you now know that you can prepare for it. This design is made, it uses e-paper, which displays the pattern, your chosen pattern. It is also made out of a stainless steel Milanese strap, and it's magnetic as well because women's wrists vary in size. So I couldn't make it a cuff because that was just tricky. So because it's magnetic, it is able to adjust to whatever your wrist size is. It makes use of a biosensor, which then picks up on your estrogen levels in your sweat, and that is how it communicates. So yes, we felt that trust and responsibility were key components in our project because it was something that was so personal. Your menstruation cycle is not something that you want to share with the world. So in Mark's design and in my design as well, we made sure that it was quite discreet so that only you as the user knows what it is communicating to you.
Also, three of the running themes of the project were tangible user interfaces, ubiquitous design, and calm technology. And responsibility plays a heavy part of this as well because you don't want to filter this feature of a period tracking app through the same user interface because it's very distracted, it's cold, it doesn't actually speak to you in a way that's personal. And we find that with this, it's much more personal and it also gives you exactly what you want and doesn't filter it through a user interface of any sort, and that plays on responsibility of the product itself.
Cool. Thank you.